Alright, we are going to do Cyborg. I think Cyborg is a weird character, but he's okay. You can't really read the whole thing there, but basically the idea is you start with a minigun, range damage is hugely increased, but halfway through all of your range damage converts into engineering. And it is technically double of that range damage will become engineering, which would be great if it were for any other stat other than engineering, because I think core engineering is absolute donkey do. But these are really the only three items to take. It would just be not really in your interest to take anything else, because what are you going to do? You're going to do 0 damage past halfway mark. You do need something for that second half. So planks is what I did before, and it was okay. I mean, planks are all three of these are horrible. You know, they're the only three weapons that use engineering, and I find them all horrible in their own regard. So it's our choices are: we take wrench. Keep in mind, melee will never do damage, so we only do the base damage with wrench. So it's only going to kill stuff in the first few waves. So we're completely reliant on the turrets killing stuff past a certain point. Which is, I guess, what wrench is normally doing, right? That's, I guess, what you're never really building melee with wrench. Screwdriver and plank do at least scale with engineering, but they scale 50%, so it's not really that much damage. The screwdriver at least has landmines spawning, but landmines are horrible in my opinion. They don't do enough damage, they're not reliable, they don't spawn fast enough or often enough. The range is whatever, and it doesn't kill anything hardly in the game, even with the gigantic amount of engineering that we're going to get. But when I think about it, I'm like, probably Screwdriver is technically better than Plank. They scale the same amount for melee, and I just get landmines with these instead of planks, which don't do much other than have a horrible chance to explode on hit. So we could do Screwdriver, I guess. It's also cheaper than planks, I believe, so a little bit easier to buy. But yeah, you don't, in my experience, you don't need to add any other gun other than the single minigun that you have, and focus the rest on engineering. You're basically trying to cover the weaknesses of engineering by overcompensating on that end of things, because the single minigun with this amount of range damage is going to be really good. We really want to dig for any sources of range damage that we can find. I'll definitely take a coffee though. That is a source of range damage. We will settle for it. And we'll take that. Pretty good start, actually. Let's see. Alright, we're in it. And at the top of the screen, when it turns blue, that's when you know you're in engineering land now. Now you notice engineering is 6 here, because my range damage was 3. You're getting double the engineering that your range damage was. I still want to find range damage if we can. We'll dedicate 2 rolls. If it doesn't give it, then so be it. Still try to find some screwdrivers while we have the guaranteed weaponry rolls. Alright, that was not so lucky. All the good luck of the first round has been X'd out. We're back to even, I would say. Thought I was in engineering land, but nope, not until now am I. Now my things will do some damage. I mean, honestly, early on the minigun's still killing stuff even when it's doing 1 damage. But later on, the minigun, we will want lifesteal, because it's going to be a great lifesteal source. Could take some attack speed, could take some range. Take attack speed here. Alright, now we're doing this stuff. You could take the turret, it's not as good as you'd think. They are pretty bad, but we'll take it, whatever. We don't want to lose range damage. We'll roll one more time here. That's range damage, we'll take it. The range increase does affect your turrets, technically. We'll have one here. Could take some armor. Let's take that. Definitely take the lens. I don't think we want blindfold, even though I normally would with most characters. I don't think we benefit. Yeah, I probably could have took it. I probably could have took it. Later on, maybe. I don't know, I guess, crit with stuff. The dodge is always welcome. To remember to get up close and personal past the halfway point. Get in there and let those screwdrivers go to work. And your actual engineering upgrades are reduced quite a lot, 75%, so I don't know that a duct tape's really worth locking. I'd probably take them for free still. Yeah, who cares? I can walk over these, it doesn't matter. They don't do anything. I only took these screwdrivers mainly for their melee attack. Not their melee damage, but their melee attack. I really don't expect these three, like look at these, all of these three right on top of each other. How useful is that? Spoiler alert, not useful at all. At least those actually killed something, but that's a rarity. You can try to force them into it, even then it's like, whatever. I could have just walked over there and poked you and killed you anyway. Would have been better. We're getting HP, maybe we take the range damage, I don't know. Probably the range damage since we see it. Some actual speed would be nice. Take that, take that. Don't need that because we're eventually going to get lifesteal. Weird ghost into wave 7, I don't like it. I'm okay with glasses. Okay with that. So our minigun is the only gun we're gonna need. This thing is gonna do so much damage. All on its own. You wouldn't mind some Pierce. Pierce would technically affect my turret too, which is nice. We are in engineering land now. Right, that was a good landmine. Some luck. Don't really want to lose speed for that. He decided to give us some screwdrivers. Fancy that. Take that. Definitely take that. One sec, getting cold here. I don't know what it is with the scam artists today. They're in full force. I'm getting my ass kicked. Alright, we need to get some lifesteal, assuming I live here, which is hopefully gonna happen. I don't know. These tanks could kill me at any moment. Take that, apparently. Take that. And they're all pretty good. I guess I'll take that. I really do need to get some lifesteal, though. Alien Baby's a lot of max HP, and I might not... I've become more and more of a fan of Alien Baby. I don't think the 8% enemy speed is that much of a deal, honestly. Let's take this, though. There's some big lifesteal. I'm gonna lock this. I think it's actually a pretty good item. Underrated. Is it just me, or do they already seem faster? Am I tripping or what? Like, everything seems really fast right now. I don't know. It's like what I'm feeling. That everything is very fast. Well, now I'm afraid to take the Alien Baby. I'm gonna do it, but I'm afraid. It's only 8%. It's hardly noticeable, right? Hardly noticeable. For the enemy. For me, it's noticeable. Okay, a lot of money, as Wave 9 does. Hey, I think I skipped that. I would never. I would never. Gosh, I do like this item. But it would take away 2 lifesteal. I don't think we want that at this point. Lifesteal is going to be pretty important to this character. Get our own speed to counteract the enemy speed that we're about to add. Get some damage. Get some percent damage. I forget if the percent damage is nerfed. Okay, it's not. Good. That is a rocket launcher. If I really wanted to, I could take it, but it would make my engineering phase weaker, which is the weak phase anyway, so we don't want that. That we want, absolutely. Absolutely, we want that. Pocket Factory should be good. Should definitely be good. Right, T-minus 3 seconds until engineering switch over. Now, I'd just like to point out we have 77 engineering by wave 10 here. But you'll notice you got double turret shooting these tanks, and they don't even kill it. I still have to kill them with my screwdrivers. That's kind of like my thing with engineering. It's like we have a ridiculous amount of engineering at this point, and they're not even doing better than any melee ranged or even elemental build would do remotely with that level of stat, you know, equivalent. Peacock into, I believe, an elite next wave. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. We don't need crit chance. Lifesteal, we could use that. I would like to dodge too, but yeah, we have an elite coming up. That might not have been advisable, but we're committed. We're committed now. Maybe I can See, and even with these engineering things are not worth it because we have 75% actual reduction to engineering. The only way we gain engineering is through range damage. Oh, Wandering Bot's a huge pickup. That is a good item. I could take Propeller Hat, I suppose. I'm not going to lock Cyclops Worm, though. I actually want... Oh, man, this guy. Okay. Keep your distance from this guy. Damn it. I got some lifesteal, at least. Oh my god, we're probably going to die. This guy is just the most hardest fucking dude in the land. It's not even to his fucked up stage yet. This is the easier stage. Yeah, I'm actually so fast, so I outrun the ring. So if you're fast enough to outrun the ring, this guy's not so bad. We're barely fast enough. But like if you had to stay in the ring, that's when this guy becomes a nightmare. We're actually fine here though. We'll just run around and we still wish it was a horde because we would have got a ton of materials instead of like no materials, but sure. And again, all of this engineering amounts to not even tickling the boss. Anvil's pretty good. We'll take that shit. That's gonna be so good for like everything. Take that. Some armor would be nice. I mean, we're gonna get a lot of armor from that item anyway, but sure. Improved tools. That's the first time I think I've gotten to use that in a good capacity. Definitely want the fin. Good old Huck fin here. Let's get this upgraded. Ah, shit. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. This just makes it so we'll get a better upgrade coming in. It's all part of the plan. The anvil will get a better target. Ouch. You know, I feel like the planks were better than the screwdrivers. When I did this still feels okay, but when I did planks, it felt like I was pretty strong. Probably planks are better. I don't know. These landmines just aren't doing fucking anything. They really aren't. They're just sitting there. Like, what are they doing? Nothing. The plank does have just better AoE and stuff. I think we could take this. Don't take it. I know I'm -4 in crit right now, but I really don't want to dump crit. Like, I do actually want crit eventually here. What the hell are these upgrades? Okay, let's get some luck, I guess. I don't know. This currently does nothing for me, but I am gonna buy it. Oh, the minigun got upgraded. Nice. I guess we buy this. It would. Don't really want it to get upgraded, but it is what it is. I don't know if I want to spend more money on the luck. I could do that. Okay, we can combine one of them. I am lessening my anvil's chances here. Well, my anvil's chances are still in my favor. If it upgrades the other thing, so be it. It's 2 out of 3 that it'll make a red. Could have just sold the other screwdriver though, honestly. Probably would have been the call. It's fine though. Should try to find some crit. My max HP is pretty good. I don't actually need much more of that. I think some more armor, some more dodge, some lifesteal, and some crit is probably what I'm after. I'll still pick up range damage whenever I see it though, if it makes sense to do so. That's what I'm talking about. Actual range. I don't think I want actual range here. Armor will do. Power Fist doesn't really do anything. Let's get some crit. Damn it. Fucking got that other screwdriver upgraded. Tyler's great. We can take Tyler. Okay, we'll upgrade that. Now we're gonna look good. Now we're gonna look good. I'll lock that. I'm fine with that. It's a good amount of range damage, and the range I like. Losing attack speed's really not too big of a deal. Probably the least attack speed reliant character there is, maybe, because you already have giant attack speed on your minigun, and you know your screwdrivers are what they are, regardless of attack speed. I mean, it'd be nice to have attack speed, but it's not necessary. I guess our structures are doing okay this fight. Structures and mines. I don't find myself having to melee many people. So Tyler in the corner, of course, but that's fine. I mean, honestly, most of the structures seem to be, other than these turrets in here, seem to be kind of in the corners. Don't want to lose lifesteal. Don't want these stats. Take some more lifesteal. There's some crit chance. Let's take some crit chance. I don't actually want this, but I do want that. And lure's fine. Ritual's fine. Luckily, we don't actually lose much engineering from Ritual, because it's a 75% reduction. So even on an engineering character, there's like no downside with Ritual. Ritual might be one of the more underrated items in the game. I don't think people rank it very high. I don't necessarily rank it very high. I just think it's a slightly cost inefficient item that really has no downside and has upside on things that you want. It's just the percent damage isn't that big of an increase, but it is an increase. And then you get lifesteal, which you will want on a character like this. And then the downside is nothing. Minus engineering means nothing, even on a character that has engineering. Yeah, we're actually feeling pretty strong. I think this character is just good, honestly. It's too late for me, I think, for this to actually pay off. Is that true? I probably should take it. I guess we could take that. I don't think we need it, actually. I don't think it does anything. Armor or health? Or crit chance? Let's do armor. Just cheap range damage. I feel like I'm owed more here. Some percent damage. Take that. Take that. Guess we could take that. I have 37 speed. I don't know that I necessarily need more. We can do that, and then I can take this after so that the speed doesn't... How do I have 37 speed? I know I took fin and wings, but am I really that fast? Yikes. Apparently I am. Tyler's in good position. I feel like they could have had another engineering item to make engineering feel a little cooler, like, and it could have stuff like Tyler and Med Turret, since those things are only obtainable through items. Maybe have like an item that does scale 100% off engineering, but like when you meet some requirement with it, it can make either a Tyler or a healing thing. Would be interesting. Yeah, this guy is the best engineering character. He's good. Armor it is. Take that. Don't want that. I don't know if this is worth $100. This thing now look, we'll check how much damage it's doing. We'll take it just to do a heat check, but I don't think it's actually very useful. We are full up on screwdrivers thanks to the Vault, so thank you, Vault. Let's just fight. So once we hit halfway, we'll check how much damage that the incendiary turret does. I don't think it'll do that much. See how fast we get our health back up. Alright, so let's check. Incendiary turret does 38 by 3, but it takes quite a while for that damage to come in. Whereas Tyler's doing 111 immediately. Piercing in an entire huge circle. Yeah, one of these is not like the other. I mean, even the regular turrets, I mean, think about this, 38 by 8, and the regular turrets do, what do they do? 90 immediately. So it takes like 3 burning procs to even match the normal turret. I mean, those incendiary turrets are just absolute ass. They're not worth your money. They probably should just be only taken for free. I could have saved $100 there, you know, more than $100. Take it, I guess. Definitely take that. That's fine. Take that. We're gonna be struggling to buy stuff at a certain point here. Okay, we take that. Do take that. Guess I take another. Okay, we're gonna keep our distance, because even though this gun is good, it's not gonna be good enough to do much to this elite. It's not a single target thing, it's just there to clear out the enemies. And then once we hit engineering, we'll see. We'll see if it looks reasonable that maybe I could kill it. How much do I do with my things? Let's try to get around him, I guess. Might be able to do this. I should have probably went closer before. Careful. If he goes in the corner like that, it's a bit annoying. Come on, get him. Yeah, there we go. At what cost, though? At what cost? I could have just picked up all those minerals. So, yeah. The rare time, it actually gives me a good item. Let's take it. 2 waves, I think I'll take the $100. Thank you very much. I'll just take 12 immediate damage. 4 times what that was going to earn me in the 2 rounds ahead. Take that. Okay, Scythe. This thing's strong, honestly. I don't think I'll take it, though. Even without any scaling, it is pretty strong, though. Take that. Engineering doesn't actually upgrade. Just go into this wave. We're doing a lot of damage now. That bloody hand, yeah, this is pretty good. I don't know, maybe Cyborg is S tier. I could see it. Definitely the most unique character in the game, hands down. Artificer would have been cooler if it had something more like this, because, you know, just converting elemental damage to a minor range increase on explosion size is not, like, gonna actually even hardly give you reason to take elemental damage, in my opinion. But, like, if it was something like this, where, like, a portion of it converted to damage or something like that, then that would be pretty legit. Attack speed, sure. Actual speed would be wasted. Actual dodge looks pretty good to me. Don't need the worm. Laser turret's decent. Jetpack. Do it for the dodge. Do it for the dodge. Take, and we'll call it good. Minigun's still probably not super relevant on these guys, but still doing some damage. Just have to wait till the engineering kicks in. I gotta make sure I don't die too. Can we try to do that? What the fuck was that? It'll take a while to have the engineering kick in. And this circle is not quite... I don't know, can I outrun it? Can't tell if I am. I do outrun it if I go straight at it. So I just have to make sure to do that. Try to kill this fucker. So it's not annoying me. There we go, he's dead. Alright, easy peasy. Okay, lemon squeezy. Strong character. Honestly, strong character. He does the impossible. He makes engineering feel okay. Which is a gigantic feat. So, yeah, we would have had 132 engineering at the end there. 135 engineering. Makes sense that these would be doing, you know, quite a lot more damage. This thing does a lot of damage though, too. I like the character. I think you can do either planks or screwdrivers. I guess you could do wrenches as well. I will admit that stuff was doing good damage at the end. But yeah, I think Cyborg's good. S tier, maybe. Honestly, maybe. It's definitely A tier. Top of A, bottom of S, maybe. I'll play around with him more. He's a character that when I'm looking at him on the character select screen, I'm like, Cyborg, I don't want to do that. But actually, I guess he's felt very good every time I've played him. So, he's okay. He's definitely okay. Any other interesting things here? Now, it's going to be interesting when I can process the run history information, because I know it has to be getting stored somewhere physically on my machine for this mod to be able to work with it. And I hope it's like somewhat easy to work with, and I'll do like some data analysis at some point on like items that show up in wins versus losses. I mean, it's not going to be that conclusive, but it'll be interesting just to see if there are any standouts in either direction, right? Do I lose with certain items more than others, win with them, etc. So we'll see. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.